4 under the back.
Oh, yeah, hey, tranquilo. Easy. It's normal here. Guns on the street is jurisdiction of the police.
Where are the police?
Well, Las Almas has a very serious problem. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption disappear.
For today's video, I want to take a look at Los Vaqueros and the Mexican Special Forces, history with the cartels in the area. The point of these videos is to understand the world and the lore of Call of Duty better. We have covered in great detail the story of the rebooted Modern Warfare series and the Black Ops Cold War. We have looked at the history and the careers of Captain Price, Commander Graves, and Sergeant Soap, as well as Alex Keller. Our goal is to eventually look at the entire history of Call of Duty. This will be a more centered video that concentrates on the organization in Mexico only. We won't be going into much detail regarding the story that occurred in Modern Warfare 2. With all that being said, thank you for joining me, and let's begin. Las Almas is a region located in the north of Mexico, bordering the United States with Texas. The region is filled with forests, mountains, and many rivers, and its major city is Las Almas, with a small town named Olmeda nearby. Las Almas has been plagued with drug trafficking dating all the way back to the 70s, and not much ever stands in their way. But sometime in 2014, the drug trafficking scene and who ran it changed forever. The cartel was run by drug lord La Araña and his Araña Cartel, who had free reign of the place and had a lot of the Mexican army on his payroll. The Fuerzas Especiales conducted a raid on La Araña Cartel by targeting the son of La Araña in 2014. Alejandro Vargas and his unit of Los Vaqueros took part in the raid alongside members of the Mexican Special Army, known as Team Red, including Valeria Garza and Jesus Chuy Ordaz. However, Valeria and other members of her team were secretly enforcers of La Araña.
She's ex-military. We served together.
Different squads, same unit. My squad was clean cut, señoras y señores.
Until the raid on the son of La Araña. ¿Te acuerdas?
Me acuerdo perfecto.
Her team was told to cordon off the city to keep all Araña's enforcers and prevent the bloodshed.
That's exactly what we did.
When you kept out his enforcers because you were his enforcers, huh?
He was escorted to the mountains without incident. Also, to prevent bloodshed.
When they captured the son of La Araña, they took him to the mountains and they executed him. This caused La Araña Cartel to fall. Valeria took control of the drug trafficking trade and established a new cartel named Las Almas, and she took the alias El Sin Nombre, and she wreaked havoc on Las Almas, making her a more savage and more ruthless drug lord than La Araña ever was.
I created a power vacuum, and I filled it. Las Almas needs me.
Las Almas needs soldiers, not sicarios.
However, her identity would remain a secret for years. Now, we mentioned Alejandro earlier. He is the colonel of Los Vaqueros, which is an elite unit of the Mexican Special Forces, who leads the war against crime in Las Almas. They are soldiers who love their country and their hometown, and they hate what it has become. Their goal is to free the people of Las Almas and to get rid of the cartels that are endangering the lives of everyone who doesn't adhere to their rules, and to clear Las Almas of all corruption in the area. All the soldiers of this unit are handpicked by Alejandro Vargas and his second-in-command, Rodolfo Rudy Parra. What they look for in potential members of Los Vaqueros is loyalty to their country and a spirit willing to be unbroken by the promises and riches that Las Almas Cartel may offer.
We grew up here. Call us Los Vaqueros, cowboys. We love this place, and we will die fighting for it.
And to summarize the story that occurred in Modern Warfare 2, we find out that Las Almas Cartel has been working with terrorist Hassan Ziani of Iran's Quds forces, which caused Los Vaqueros and Task Force 141 to get involved and capture the elusive leader of Las Almas. When they finally did, Alejandro finds out that El Sin Nombre is Valeria Garza, his former colleague in the Mexican Special Forces. After giving up Hassan and his plan, Task Force 141 leaves Mexico and leave Valeria at the hands of the Colonel Alejandro Vargas and his Vaqueros. Alejandro finally puts El Sin Nombre behind bars, but she assures him that she will be out in no time. And sometime later in April of 2023, Valeria escaped custody and she headed for Almas, which caused Kay Laswell to inform Alejandro that she may be looking to expand her network and her territory. Alejandro heads to Almas to chase after her, and he leaves his second-in-command Rodolfo in charge while he is away from Las Almas. While in Almas, Valeria begins to work with the Connie group. Now, it is believed that after Makarov's invasion of Almas, Valeria and her cartel returned to Mexico, and so did Colonel Alejandro Vargas, continuing their fight against one another. And so far, this is the history and the story of Las Almas, Mexico, and the rivalry between the cartel and Los Vaqueros. I wanted to dive a little deeper into their history and see some of the motives behind the characters. I hope this was helpful to you all, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it already, we also covered the history of Urzikstan and the ULF here on the channel. But once again, that is all I have for you today. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.